Hey. It was having technical difficulties. I don't know what that was about. It ain't never did that before. Ew. Sorry, y'all. What's up now? All right, good. I'm glad it's perfect. Y'all perfect too. Hey, Kitty. Right. I went on and deleted that little video. I was like, that was the technicality. I don't know. I didn't change none of the settings. That's the crazy part. I didn't do anything but what I normally do. It did that by itself. It was a glitch in the matrix. Alright, so I've been thinking about y'all and stuff. And I feel like some of y'all got some shit y'all want to get off y'all chest. I don't know how right I am. I mean, not that word. Okay, YouTube, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it again yet. Some stuff y'all want to get off y'all chest. Oh. Well, I'm glad, those chicks. I'm glad. But I'm going to try to be good for the first, like, oof. Man. They say 15 minutes, child. I don't know. Yeah, I know, Kev. I'm going to have to go over on Patreon for that one, though, because I was actually just sitting here thinking, like, I got to go on Patreon and give y'all an energy check, but I want to do something else, too. Because, see, it's a lot going on. The last time I tried to read on the election selection, that didn't go too well. I had to take that video down. My stuff behind the scenes started acting up real weird and creepy like. So, yeah. What's up with Weirdo Gang? What the energy talking about? Thank you. All right. Talk your talk. Get my rings out the way. First, we have financial and material changes. And next to that, we have patience. Be patient, okay? Things are about to change. We're going to see if they want to tell us how, okay? Hopefully good things. Next, we have spiritual union. Either two people coming together or you coming together with oneself. Next to it is destiny, and finally intuition. Somebody up on their game. Somebody not playing right now. I don't know who this is. This might be a lot of somebody's, but somebody is not playing out here in these streets. They like, listen, I'm on my journey. I got things to do. And I just don't need nobody in my way right now, okay? I'm cutting people off in love, I tell you. Okay? I got to let you go because I love you, baby. That's right. Talk that talk. Give me two more. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Next, we have rejoice in celebration. I say rejoice, I tell you. Okay? It's going to be something to celebrate here. I mean, it did fall on top of this financial and material changes. So, yeah, we like that. Then next we have material harvest. Okay, getting a little something here. Authority came out, but it came out in the reverse. I really feel like for some of you guys, this is you in your head playing games with yourself. Okay, doubting yourself, pretending like you can't make it, pretending like things are so tough and so hard, and it's really not. I see that you guys are really, really strong here, okay? You are. I don't know if you believe that, but I hope you do. Shadow came in kind of crooked on top of the Destiny card. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I am. Okay. Um, but yeah, this fell on top of the Destiny card. So I feel like the shadow work needs to be done with you understanding who you are and what your destiny is and where it is going to end up. We have patience and planning. Okay. You know, they had this saying back in the day, make plans and watch God and them laugh at you. When you plan, make sure you're planning the things that you actually can control. If it's something you can't control, don't waste your time. Okay? That's with anything, y'all. You can't control other people. Somebody cheat on you or hurt you in a relationship. There's nothing you can do about that. Don't even, like, anything other than walking away gracefully is too much. Like, seriously. And we do too much all the time. You can't control other people. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it is. Wow, look at all this shit. That was 7 minutes. I did good. Okay, so harmony came in, but it came in sideways. Okay. I'm gonna tell you the thing that bothered me the most about this is because the spiritual union card came in the upright and their harmony came in like it's having a difficult time. I want to wish that this was somebody outside of you, but I don't think it is. I don't. I think it's a lot of y'all in your own head, doubting yourself, um, acting as if this is the hardest thing you've ever done or been through and you've ever had to conquer. And for some of you, it may be. But others of you, I feel like you're very strong. You have a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You've been through some things, you've conquered some things, you know some things. Okay, we have solitude. It came out in reverse next to harmony coming in sideways. It's like, a little rest and rejuvenation, a little pampering of oneself, a little meditating, some yoga could help, drinking more water, going for a walk, getting out of the house, doing something productive. Looks like it might be a good idea for some of you. Next, we have hope. Next to it, we have deception and envy that came in like this. If it was facing me, it would be looking like this. Okay, so at the end of the day, you always have to know that there's going to be haters. Okay, there's always going to be people watching you, people who dislike you, people who always have something bad or negative to think or say. It just comes with the territory. Try to let a lot of this stuff roll off your shoulders. Remember that little thing when we was younger? Sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Sometimes you really have to go to, like, with some of these people, you really have to just go to a really childlike way of responding, way of thinking, way of ingesting whatever it is. Because the world can be harsh. People can be harsh. Hurt people hurt people. People sometimes walk around just looking for problems just because they're having a bad day. They want you to feel bad because they feel bad. You know what I'm saying? So you have to watch people like that. You have to be really careful. Yeah. Okay. Here we go again with this. So Love Begins came in, but it came in kind of janky. Okay. Um, the Authority card coming in the reverse earlier, and this Love Begins coming in kind of sideways. It's making me feel like maybe I need to pep talk y'all a little bit, and maybe I will for the final thought. But like this, and then to end this sentence, right? And I don't want to do it like this. I don't want to just go from the beginning with something janky and then showing you something in the end that's janky. This is the Universe card. But I have to show you this because it feels like self-doubt, um, difficulty loving yourself, difficulty believing in yourself, difficulty trusting yourself, difficulty being able to mentor or what do you call that? Counsel yourself. That's what I was trying to say. Counsel yourself. Being able to counsel yourself when it comes to certain situations. And everybody's not good at everything. Okay? I'm not saying that everybody is good at this. Some people have anger issues and need anger management. You have some people that you know can't really control their emotions like that. It's the emotional immaturity. There's a lot of stuff going on out here in the world. But next we have passion ignited. Okay? And I hate to say it, but I am getting fire energy. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sag. Emotional withdrawal came in, but it came in like this here. Difficulty dealing with emotions, difficulty letting something go, letting somebody go with love begins coming in kind of janky like that. And it's emotional withdrawal coming in sideways. Maybe this is somebody that you've withdrawn from emotionally or they've withdrawn themselves from you. But I feel like there's still something felt here. There's some type of chemistry going on with the crown chakra. Okay, the universe did come out in the reverse to end this sentence. So I'm also going to inform you that it looks like whatever the situation is with you and whoever this past person is or this other person that has you on their mind or vice versa, it's gonna be a minute before y'all link up or talk or whatever. It'll be a while. If you guys are wondering. One more. See, yeah, I knew it. Next, we have movement, choices, and decisions. Next to it is obstacles and challenges. So I'm getting the energy of people like not making. Okay, listen. Here's what you should do. This is what I would do. It looked like it's a lot of things happening in your mind at the same time. A lot of decisions that you have to make. If this energy hasn't happened yet, it will. So if it hasn't happened, go and get yourself a notebook and an ink pen and get to writing down some ideas and some thoughts and things that make sense and ideas you want to make happen, dreams you want to make come true, investments you want to make. Start making plans for stuff because it looks like in a minute your thoughts are going to kind of get the best of you. And you really don't need to be in that energy because you're actually going through a awakening period here, okay? I don't like the fact that the universe jumped out in the reverse, but the intuition card did come out in the upright and also did the destiny card. So I feel like this can be positive if you get a hold of your thoughts, okay? Next, we have the sacral chakra and we have foundations and achievements, okay? There's no place like home. And then we have trapped in fear and it fell on top of the universe card. Um, I hope that nobody believes that you can exist in the universe and there not be universal energy somewhere around you. I just feel like you're being tested here. I think the universe wants to see if you're strong enough to handle the next thing they want to give you to master, should I say. All right, we have light and prosperity begins. Okay. You guys remember what I said, tell you about prosperity. You got to make sure that you putting the right energy out in the world, putting the right energy out around you, making sure you're making the proper investments, protecting the right things, not just achieving the bag, but securing the bag, growing the bag. Like whatever this prosperity is, hopefully it be monetary, or some sort of generational wealth, or you know whatever. But I feel like this is definitely something that can be done the right way and can come out the way you want it to. Fulfillment of wishes kind of coming in sideways like this. It can be, but this is all about making smart decisions. This is wise decision making that's required here. This is grown up activity that needs to take place if you want success. But we have victory and success, so it looks like it will be yours as long as you do what you're supposed to do. Remember, we had the movement, choices, and decisions card. Okay, make the right decisions. You'll be victorious. Okay. And we have sacrifice. I tell you guys this all the time. Anything worth having, you're going to have to make some sort of sacrifices for it. What I will say, though, most definitely in this moment, excuse me, I want to give a humongous shout out to the people who are actually saying, you know what, I'm going to take this journey seriously and actually give it a chance and see what I get from it. Because I think before, some of you were kind of reluctant to even open up to the journey because you were just like, what is going on? There's too much happening. I don't know what it's stuff over here, stuff over here, stuff over there. And you just finally said, listen, I surrender. My journey is my journey. I'm not going to be concerned about what other people are doing. I'm going to take this part of my journey, whatever my experience is, and I'm going to choose to learn from it. And I'm going to choose to submit to it and just go with it because that's what's going to happen anyway. The life journey. You don't know. Okay, I'm going to be nice. The life journey. That's the journey, honey. Because that's all it is. It's the life journey. All right, next. Discontent and boredom came in sideways. Face chakra and stand your ground. Both came in. Suffering in silence and disruption did like that. Okay. I guess as a fellow human, okay, or whatever we're supposed to be, I have to understand that sometimes life can throw things at you that can get you kind of bent out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Things that can possibly like get on your nerves or make you act up or make you not kind of like act like yourself or whatever. Just remember, because I do see some of you having to put your foot down in certain situations or a certain situation, whatever the case may be. Just remember that you have things to lose. Okay. Keep that in mind when you're standing up for yourself here. Okay. I don't know who's gonna tick you off, child, but it looks like you're gonna have to put somebody in their place. I'm gonna put these together because I'm gonna mess this up. One more. So we have awareness, but it came in sideways. So this is an obstacle. For those of you who don't know, when you see cards coming in sideways, this means it's a challenge for you. It's something that could be difficult for you to, practice or see or control or even acknowledge. But awareness coming in sideways mean you're having a difficult time trusting yourself, like I told you guys earlier. Okay. Spirit is also encouraging you again to make very, very wise decisions, especially when it comes to travel. For those of you who are traveling, okay, new beginnings here. Okay, but next to that, we have this guy. Temptation. Lord. And then we have memories of love, okay? Maybe for some of you now is not the appropriate time to travel. Maybe you should do some research with the patience and planning that came in earlier. Write down some places, destinations that you'd like to visit and do some research. I mean, we're in the information age. We got the internet. You know what I'm saying? You can go on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and everywhere and see videos of people showing you walking the streets to other places. So we don't have no reason to make janky decisions when it comes to travel per se. I'm not going to say each individual, experiences aren't our individual experiences because they are. But you can get a lot of information about a place before you just show up. And be like, oh, I went over to such and such and they didn't like black people. Like, why you ain't know that before you got there? Ain't nobody on the internet tell you that. Okay? Nowhere. I don't believe it. They said it. You knew. You did. You did. You did. Nobody want to hear that. You did. You knew. Okay. Moving on. We're moving on up. See this timepiece and this person saying, okay, it's kind of time. Listen, okay, I'm gonna be acting like people mama and whatnot. But I feel like for some of y'all, it's time to move on from childish poor behavior. Now, I do believe that we are supposed to think childlike when it comes to certain things so that we can still react innocently as possible. But I do feel like it's also time for us to outthink some of the low vibrational behaviors that we have with mental conflict here. You know, just thinking negatively about yourself, ingesting negative energy, ingesting other people's negative thoughts about you, which really don't have anything to do with you. That's their problem, not yours. Okay? But we have triumph and we have balance here. And I really feel like Spirit would like for you to be this balanced individual, and you should be. Because this balance card actually fell on top of this guy. Oh, ugly devil. Temptation here, okay? But triumph is next to this. All right? You're supposed to be, succeeding in life. I'm just saying. We have partnerships and alliances, okay? So Spirit would like to send some help in here to kind of help you move on from some of this stuff. Maybe some of you guys are going to get some better help. I don't know what this is. Going to get counseling, going to get therapy, sitting down talking to somebody, finally telling your family or telling your friends about something. I don't know. But whatever it is, you definitely should deal with it. I would. I wouldn't keep holding nothing in that's hurting me. I'm going to let that shit out. Call somebody. Even if it's Tyrone. And tell him, come on. I'm just playing. I think I'm just playing. I'm saying something though. Queen is gonna say something. I ain't gonna let nothing hurt me, honey. If I feel something getting all up in my chakras and making me feel a certain type of way, I be like, look, we need to talk, okay? We have transformation. Please pay attention to her holding her old self in her hand here. Okay. And we all do understand that in order for those wings to grow, this person kind of has to go into this shell and, become beautified and all that. So whatever that spiritually looks like for you guys. We have emotional loss, but it came in like this on top of the mental conflict card. If this is a physical loss, for those of you who have suffered a loss, my deepest condolences to you and your family. For those of you who just may need to do some heart chakra healing work, I suggest, especially for people who don't really know where to start, I personally would just go get a rose quartz. I get a nice chunky one. I clean it really good, and I throw that bad boy on my chest and breathe. Okay, like the ancients used to do. They used to set that 3, 4, 5 hours, child. Look, my limbs need to move, child. Okay, I got to move, child. I'm sorry. But rest and rejuvenate is also here, okay? So make sure you're taking time out for yourself, like I said, to pamper you, to love on you, to get your proper rest, to eat, the right things or whatever it is that you need to do to function properly, okay? We have the solar plexus chakra came in like this. I can't sit here and explain all these chakras, y'all. It's just too deep, okay? If you don't know about the chakras, go Google them, get the information, and then come back and watch the playback for this, okay? We have truth, but it came in the reverse. Not a whole lot of people in the world can handle the truth. Yay. Not a lot of people can do that. A lot of people are not able to handle the truth. And this is the reason why I think people that are a little more seasoned on the life journey are tempted to be gentle sometimes. Now, it depends on how old they are. You catch them and they're about 70, 80, child, they don't give a damn. They will hurt your feelings and eat a cheeseburger or some cornbread. Okay? Old folks don't give a damn. They gonna tell you right there as soon as you say it. They like, what'd you say? Oh, girl, let me tell you. I ain't never loved your daddy. Be like, mama, that bastard was a hoe. You be like, you gonna wait till he's 70 to tell me I love my daddy. They be like, everybody loves your daddy. You be like, oh Lord, I'm leaving. Mama tripping again. Listen, old folks will tell you something, okay? They gonna give a slight on. Oh, okay. Just saying. We have firm foundation. Hey, strong bite. Look at that back, y'all. That's the athletic back. That's that work on yourself every day back. Next, we have recognition and reward. I mean, the hard work will pay off. I like firm foundations. Sound to me like houses and real estate. I know that ain't what it say, but that's the way my brain interpret it, okay? Houses and real estate. When I see this, I be like, ooh, sounds like houses and real estate. Okay. But that's just me. That's how my brain thinks. Other people be thinking about other stuff. I be over here thinking about some money, okay? I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you where my brain at. Where the money at? Where it's at? Okay. But we have recognition and reward. We had a third eye chakra. Google that. Look it up. It's a really special thing. Okay. We have heartache and loss, and we have triumphant success. So this sentence in itself just tells me that there's gonna be some things. You know, life is gonna be over here lifing. But you got to do what you got to do. Like I said, for some of you, I do feel like there is some sort of way for you to invest and create some type of generational wealth here for you and your offspring. Like I said, personally, to me, this means real estate and house. Yeah. Just saying. Um, but I do feel like a lot of you have been through a lot of stuff, like a lot of obstacles. You have to conquer a lot of really, really tough things. And I don't even want to get in here and be trying to pick nobody's brain because y'all know y'all energy be coming at me, right? Um, but I will say this, only the strong survive. And I feel like it's some really, really strong people here. I do. I feel like there's a lot of strong energy, people who have been through some things, people who have testimonies and stories. And you know, let me say this too, right? We gotta stop experiencing things in life and then like just keeping it all to ourselves. Okay, like just keeping everything to ourselves. We gotta stop doing that. We have to stop going through things and keeping things in and not saying what's bothering us and what's hurting us and how, you know what makes us tick and all of that. We have to really, really, really start. It's the psychic tarot. We have to really start addressing things, you know, when they happen. It's healthy for us to deal with things. It's healthy to deal with stuff and to talk about shit. It is. Get it off your chest. Heart chakra came in the upright, came on top of firm foundation. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Fertility fell on top of recognition and reward. Okay. I'm just saying, it looks to me like either some. It got something to do with land to me. Because now homegirl here over here growing out trees and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, if I already saw real estate and houses and shit, I mean, where trees at, right? On real estate. The fuck? I'm right. Okay. Next, we had a throat chakra. It fell on top of the third eye chakra. I'm telling you, it's going to be some straightening. 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 Y'all going to be straightening some people out. We got some accelerated motion here. So moving full speed ahead. I'm still getting fire energy. And we have conflict and defeat, but it came in the reverse. Okay? So boom. There you have it. Wisdom came in kind of like that. Upside downish. I don't like that. Because you should always be using your wisdom. I'm just going to look at these. We have material and spiritual prosperity. We have the waiting game. What you waiting for? We have positive movement forward. And finally, we have power. I want the money and powder. You know, to end this sentence, right? To end this whole reading, it just looks to me like there needs to be some people that are willing to be bold here. Okay, and let me just say this. I really hate to say this, but it's a bunch of wussy pussies that's walking around in the earth right now. It really is. We really need like a new, fresh energy of strong people. Everybody is so damn weak. You can't say anything to anybody. You can't accidentally call somebody what you think they are. It's like, you know. You can't use certain words. Everybody needs a soft spot and a safe place and some ice cream when you hurt their feelings. And if you punch somebody in the face, you got to get shot now. It's like, I don't like these days is trash. Like, this ain't fun. Like, when I grew up, when we had a problem with somebody, we just walked up to them while they were talking and bopped their ass in the mouth. Say some more shit. What? Say something else, him. Say something else, him. Say something else, him. Go ahead and say something. And that's what it was. If they was tough, we was gonna fight. And if they wasn't tough, then you just got smacked. And that's it. Everybody go home. But anyway, so those of y'all came for the reading. Oh wait. Let me get y'all some advice. Because it's the right thing to do. It's like y'all got a lot going on too. See what these archangels talking about. Archangel Oracle. I don't read these in a reverse. What's up? Advice or word on that? Excuse me. All right, you got Archangel Gabriel who says leadership. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Okay. Next, we have Archangel Shamuel who says career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Archangel Jophiel says patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Archangel Haniel says sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Archangel Uriel says claircognizance. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. I told y'all to write this stuff down. Y'all really need to be writing these thoughts and stuff y'all have down. For real, for real. Archangel Sandalphon says victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Archangel Raguel says clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. And finally, we have Archangel Uriel who says, brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Yeah, write this stuff down, okay? I feel like some of y'all about to be getting like some millionaire ideas. You know what's sad about that, though? I'm going to tell you the saddest thing about millionaire ideas. Most people never act on them. A lot of them are just selfish. They just take them on to the cemetery with them. They be like, whatever. I'm taking everything with me. Secret family recipe. Don't nobody need to know that. My son and daughter don't need to know my grandma's secret family recipe. It's like, yeah, that's why it's called a family recipe. You're supposed to pass it down, fool. It includes wisdom and knowledge and understanding, not just money. Okay? Anyway. For those of y'all that came for the reading, that's the reading. Thumbs up the video on your way out. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, okay? For those of y'all who like to stick around for my final thoughts, I'm finna get that thing to y'all right now because I sure got one. You're welcome, baby. Listen. Yes, this journey, this life journey can be, I think it is one of the most toughest, difficult things that a person could ever do. And it make me wonder, right, when I be hearing people be like, yeah, we choose to come back here. We choose this life and we choose our parents and we choose this and we choose that. And I be like, well, I don't know if I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like how? Like, so you going to tell me if I had the option, I'm going to sit here and go and choose a parent that got a bad addiction problem, that's going to hurt me, that's not going to keep me safe, that's not going to protect me, that's not going to love me and guide me properly. You think I'm going to do that on purpose? I don't think the spiritual realm is that dense. They can't be that crazy. Ain't no way from here we tap into the spiritual realm and ask them to show us things and help us to understand things in a realm that we can't even see. Okay, but they're not smart enough to choose good parents. That's what people be saying. I don't believe it, Jason. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that we all come here unknowing what is what. We come here for an experience, to experience something that is supposed to be godlike in earth, right? Because if we're spiritual angelic beings, then that means the only thing we really understand is spiritual angelic stuff. When we come here, then we get to understand fleshly things, being hungry and doing bang, 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 and experiencing anger and happiness and joy and, abundance and loss and, all of that. And I don't know, maybe in the spiritual realm that the type of thing is coveted. I don't know. Okay? But I don't think we choose this shit. And even if I did choose, I don't think I would have chose to be born in the USA. Like, what? Maybe dual citizen or something, but not like just only here. I ain't doing that. Not on purpose. Whatever. But anyway, that's my belief. I don't believe that we go to them for advice with things that we don't understand and can't understand about this. And then, are you happy about the USA? I don't know what you asked me that for. Aren't you the most free? Baby, you allowed to believe whatever you want. If you feel free, then you is free. But we both know the answer to that. Don't come here and act like you ain't smart enough to know what's going on now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? That's not very adult-like of you. You're trying to start an unnecessary content argument. I don't want to do that. You know what's up. Stop playing. Okay. I would say being born in the USA makes me way more appreciative of other countries. You wouldn't choose to be born in Turkey. Like I said, I take dual citizenship. And I don't think it's parts of Turkey that there's not abundant people. Maybe you were just born in a bad part. I was born in a bad part of the USA. Maybe that's why I feel how I feel. Okay? Now, the money, listen, ain't no question about that. Cash is king, okay? That U.S. dollar ain't no beat. You take that U.S. dollar up out of here, boy. Listen, you go to the right place, honey. You living like a king or a queen for a couple few dollars. Okay? But, yeah. Don't, just, listen. The only thing you can really do with your journey is take whatever it is that's happening and learn from it. That's all you can do. And just admit when you do something stupid. Admit when you made a poor decision. Admit when you thought you was in love with the wrong person. Admit when you didn't set healthy boundaries. Admit it. There's nothing wrong with admitting when you do something wrong. As a matter of fact, when you admit it, that's when you can change the shit. If you don't admit it, you ain't gonna ever change it because you're gonna be like in denial. You can't change something you're not acknowledging is even there. The hell? It's just not it's not right. But For those of you who are having a difficult time, going over some challenges or whatever that you having going on your journey right now, this life journey, whatever you want to call it whatever you want. Okay, the life journey, having issues with that, having a difficult time, not understanding things. I'm gonna suggest to you what I suggested to you in the reading, and what I would do. I would just meditate. I would shut down, meditate, take some time off to yourself, think things through, make some plans, and then I don't know, maybe book a vacation if you can. If you can get some time off, or you got a couple dollars to the side, go on vacation. You know, go a couple few hours away for a day or two. Go get a hotel room, just lay up. Go to the spa up the street, go get a massage, let them pull on your toes, and, open up your chakras, or at least help, and all of that. Put your little hot rocks on you and breathe in and out, and you'll be okay. A lot of y'all be okay. Y'all stronger than you giving yourself credit for. Okay, everything gonna be all right, baby. Okay, it's gonna be all right, sugar. Okay, so everything's gonna be okay. I remember, though, I will say this: there was a time on my journey when I really, and I maybe that's the reason why my life was so in disarray, because I wasn't putting the two together. I kept trying to separate certain parts of things happening to me from my experience. It was like, oh, that's my spiritual journey, and the God thing is something different than who I am. And it's like, nah, not really. Not really. You know what I mean? Because I'll be at the club on Saturday. Right? Sunday morning, I'm in church talking about, oh, Lord, forgive me. And then be right back next Saturday doing the same thing. Like, what's the point? Like, what are you doing? Right? It's all one and the same, man. Either you're gonna do right or you're not. Either you're gonna be religious or you're not. Either you're gonna go to church or you're not. Either you're gonna help people or you're not. Either you're gonna decide to do something great with your life or you're not. There's no in between. There's not a middle. And I think that's the reason why they're trying to get rid of that whole middle class. They're like, fuck the middle class. You is or you ain't, okay? Ain't no in between. We're not gonna keep making this easy for y'all, okay? We don't let y'all identify as whatever y'all want, okay? We done changed the laws for y'all. We giving y'all meaning. Shut your ass up. Shit, get down or lay down. Okay. What are the others? But yeah, I get it. I see the writing on the wall. I see what time it is. I think a lot of us do. A lot of us know what's up. And maybe that's why a lot of people stressed out too. Because they can feel something in the air. They know something ain't right. People afraid. Their money all jacked up. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with this whole election thing. But I wish happiness and abundance to everybody. I think now is the time for us to really get bold. Especially for those of us who have a little something going on, or maybe we have brothers or sisters or friends or somebody that we could all put our resources together and kind of go out here and start making some wise investments and making some things happen. Because if you don't see the writing on the wall, I think you will. I think it's going to become so obvious that you're going to know something is up. Check this out. Interesting fun fact. So I was researching dynasties and shit, right? Well, the average dynasty lasted around 250 years. And so I was doing some math. I was like, okay, well, America was founded in 1776. So that would make 2024 248 years, which means in 2026 would be 250 years. They say dynasties last around that long, give or take. Yeah, that made me kind of nervous. I was like, okay. Okay. I don't know exactly. I don't know if these things are like right on time every time. Like, boom, right on that day. It's like, bam, July 4th. You know what I'm saying? 2026. Like, I don't know if it's something like that, or if it's like a give or take, 2 years from then, 2 years before then, a year next year, something like. I don't know, but I really feel like it's something in the air. I know everybody can feel it. I know you guys can feel the tension. Just be strong, man. It's gonna be all right. You can handle a lot more than you think you can. But get smart, guys. Okay, start reaching out to some people that you know are got the same wavelength as you when it comes to their outlook on life and what they want the end game to be. Okay, and no, life has no guarantees. Nobody's guaranteed anything. Okay, but at least try. Get rich or die trying. Ain't that what 50 said? Okay, at least try. Like what the hell? Shit, I'm trying to do something with my dash on my damn tombstone whenever I get mine. Okay, because that's the most important thing on the tombstone, the dash. The year you was born and the year you died don't mean shit. What did you do with your dash? I tell you, I ask you that all the time. But anyways, I love y'all. I'm gonna get up off here yapping and dappling. I'm definitely getting ready to do some content over on Patreon. I'm kind of a little bit kind of shook a little bit with the stuff I want to talk about because I don't know if I could do it over there. Because the last time I tried to do it on YouTube and it scared me so bad, I was like, I ain't doing that no more. But maybe I could try it on Patreon. I don't know. But I'm coming, Patreons. I'm about to give y'all a reading over there, and then I want to do something else. And anyways, we just gonna do it. I love y'all. Okay. Later, gang.